Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. This week on the Magic Roundabout, we've got something totally different. As you've seen, I've been collecting a few Tonkas. So this is going to be the first time you're going to see a Tonka on the channel. This is a mini Tonka. It's a bit scruffy, certainly play worn. So we're going to do this, see how we get on with it, and see if you like it. So as you watch this go around, I'd just like to welcome any new friends to the channel. Welcome aboard, and welcome back all the old friends of the channel. Thanks very much for sticking around. Yeah, it's not a die cast, but it's tin plate. But you know, it's nice to have a change now and again. And I've been asked a few times when I'm going to do one, so I'm going to do one. Let's get it off the Magic, get it on a bench, and see what we're dealing with. Let's have a look at this then, shall we? See what we've got here. Oh, hello. Looks like the Biscoff bandits are attacking Stanley. Oh, my God. Oh, well, we'll have to deal with it, won't he? He'll have to deal with it. The Biscoff bandits, notorious. Right. Tonka. I know it's not die cast. This is supposed to be die cast on them, but it's something different, and I like these. So we're going to see if we can take this apart, clean it up, repaint it all. The wheels on this one are pretty good actually. Normally you get a lot with glue all over them where the tires or the glue's melted. So that's pretty good. The interior is filthy. Glass is filthy. It's had some felt pen on the top. Yeah, these are nice little things, these Tiny Tonkas. We don't get many Tonkas in this country, or we do, but not as many as the classic ones or the vintage ones like you do over in the States. It's the beautiful ones over there. We get more. I think we started off over here with a dump truck and the cranes and the bulldozers and that sort of thing we have. Then there's a lot of these. And I quite like these. They don't take a lot of space up and they're quite nice. Quite easy to work on. I have practiced on one of these, so anyway, it's different tooling. A pair of these to start with. I think that might start off. So we'll get the axles off first. And we have to just bend these tabs, as you can see here. Bend the tabs in. One, two. And that should then just come out. There you go. So that's one lot out. Straightforward. There you go. That's two. Good condition. So we've got the clearance. There you go, that's three. So that's them out. Okay. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Right, the back one, to get the tipper off, that's the hole in there. That's bent that way, so it needs to come down. So I need to get that away from there a bit, if I can. Just so I can get it with my pliers. Yeah. Quite a clever little design, these. I think, I don't know the full history. I'm trying to find some research literature on these things. I have Googled them, yeah, but I like to have a book in my hand or a catalogue or something. But I know they made some of these in Canada as well. And sometimes it's written on the label on the side. Not on this one. Is it? So that should come out now. There you go. So that's out. I'm not going to bother taking that off. I don't think there's need to take that off. But you can take that there. Yeah, it takes that off. So if you drill that out there, bent them tabs, you could take this base off. But I don't think there's any need to do that because it's all going to be yellow. You can put this rivet back in with a pop rivet gun, should be able to get in there, or some other sort. There is some special tools to put these things back in. I need to invest in one of them. But anyway, that's that. So I'm not going to take that off. I don't think there's any need to. If it was a different colour, possibly, but it's not. So that's that. Now the body. Here again, we've got your tabs here. There you go. A good strong pair of needle nose pliers, or these just as are good, or you can use ordinary pliers if you can, but sometimes you can't get in where you need to flatten these out. And the screwdriver, you'll need to sometimes pull them up. Ooh, that's dangerous. Pull them away a little bit like that without stabbing yourself, which is always a bonus, isn't it? So we're going to have fun. There you go, and it pulls that off. So that's that bit. Now, don't want to take that out, but you can take it apart from this side, like that. Just stretch it a bit. That's what I do. Okay, you can stretch that a bit. You should be able to get that out. The last one I did, it came out easy enough. There you go. It just says taking that out. That's all. So that can be stripped now of all its paint. I've got some Tonka stickers or decals that Andy Bourne kindly did for me before he went on his holidays, which is very nice of him. So he's done me some of those. So we'll be putting them on. Because genuine Tonka ones from Tonka ones from America are expensive on postage. So yeah, it's a bit rusty in there. There you go. That's that. Here's the glass. Fair old thickness on the glass. If you have a look, fair old thickness, pretty good. So that'll go in the ultrasonic to start off with. This is white. We're going to put it in the ultrasonic. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put both these in the ultrasonic. Probably if I can get the tyres off these, I've got to soak these in warm water, hot water, because I want to see if the wheels will come off. But what I'm going to do is soak them in warm water first to see what gives first, either the tyres or the wheels. But they just normally pull off because they're on a spline. Both sides are on a spline, so that's not a problem. Yeah, going to put this in the ultrasonic, give it a clean, and then I've got some hydrinproxide and the UV light. Depending on how clean this comes, I'll chuck it in there, because sometimes they go yellow like that. Yeah. So we'll chuck it in there anyway. And I think if this goes yellow, you can put that in as well. So we might put both in. I think I've got enough hydrinproxide. I'll check that in a minute. But that's what we're going to do. So there we are. Strips. Just these now. I'm going to put these in boiling water to get the tyres out. But yeah, they do separate. I'll see if I can do one now, but they're on splines. You can tap them out, but yeah, I think put them in water will soften them up a bit. Yeah, they're on splines. In fact, I've got one just here. Hold a second. I got one that I stripped a while ago. You'll see they're on splines both ends. That's what they're on. Okay. Alrighty. And when the tyres and hubs have come off, they're like this. That's your hub. That's your tyre. Yeah, I've got one I stripped for spares earlier on. Okay. Stripping time. I'm going to put this in the caustic Just as quick, put that in a caustic. There you go. Right, this is all our Tonka parts out of the paint. Yeah, it's not too bad. Come out the caustic. Wants a clean up, obviously, with a wire brush or the multi-tool. Yeah, come out all right. Bit of paint here and there to get off, but majority's come off, so that's cool. Now I went yesterday and I washed the interior and the windscreen and the wheels, so it's not come out too bad. Pretty good. It wants sanding at the front there because it's a bit scratched, a bit damaged, but this came out quite clean, quite white actually. Yeah, so that's pretty good considering a lot of these are really yellow, but considering what it looked like at the beginning, it's not too bad. The wheels, I'm not going to do anything else with these. I've scrubbed them in soapy water, so they're fine, so that's good. What I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put them in the hydrinproxide with the UV light. That's what I'm going to do. So that's sort of just knock the cling film over. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do now. So what we've got here, I'll just turn this camera around slightly. We've got a container. Bob them two in there like that. Alright. And then we put the hydrogen on, but we need to really, I'm just trying to think, I can do it later, but I'll just show you now anyway. Hydrogen peroxide, this is food grade, 12%. Get it off eBay. That's the strongest you can buy commercially anyway, unless you are in the trade or whatever. If you go to the shop, you can only buy 3%. I got this off at eBay. It's not expensive. You pour that in there up to the top, or near enough anyway. This isn't going to be too bad because it's fairly clean as it is. Now what it does need, if I turn that up that way, okay, it could do with benefit from a weight in there. I'm just trying to see if I've got anything heavy enough to put in there. I could do with a nut or a bolt, but I can do that in a bit. Yeah, I'll do that in a bit. You put that in there like that, and then what I normally do is put some cling film over the top. Like so this is where it gets a bit messy, especially when trying to do it on the camera. Put some cling film over the top. And I'm crap at cling film, and I ain't got the thing to cut it with. If you live in somewhere like in a hot country, hot sunny country, then you can just put it outside for a few days. So what I normally do is cling film that over the top, like so. Get it all wrapped in because it needs to be something clear, so the UV light can penetrate it. I've tried using a plastic bag, but unfortunately, and then what I've got here is one of those nail UV light things. As you can see in the shadow, it's got 4 bulbs in. Okay, so what we do then is just shove this in here, put that in there like so, and there's a switch on the side here somewhere. Tell me which side it is. Which has got the that one to do. There's a 1 and 2 setting, and then it should come on. It says here. There you go. Alrighty, and that's on there now. And I think, yeah, it takes a while to warm them all up. There is another setting on, and I can't remember which one it is now. And that's there. That one doesn't seem to work very well, that setting. Yeah, one of them's on, I think one of them's a timer. But yeah, so you put it on there like that, and then you leave it. I'll probably leave this for a couple of days, 24/7. I'll leave it on overnight, and the next day. This one probably not, because it's not too bad. The white one is fairly white, like that in there. It's fairly white, so it won't take much cleaning. It's normally this front piece here, there, but gets really mucky. But I did go over that with toothbrush and toothpaste. I got some strong toothpaste, and I went over that grill with that to help it a little bit. But I'm hoping to get the window a bit cleaner, a bit whiter. Some were tinted windows. It's a job to know. But we'll see. We'll leave it in there. That's the experiment. So we're going to leave it in there a couple of days. I'm hoping when I do some more bigger Tonkas to get a bigger light box, which would basically be a clear tub, one of those clear tubs that you use for packaging, you know, clear plastic tubs, and a big UV light will sit on the top, and put some foil around it as well. That'll keep the reflective light. So we're going to leave that on a couple of days, and I'll get back to you. Right, there's an update on the Tonka toy, Mini Tonka. She's out the UV light now, and the majority of that yellowing has gone. There's a little bit of paint marking on there, but we'll try and scrap that off. So yeah, most of that yellow is gone, which is pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that. And the white has come up nice and white. So we're good to go. So that was in for just over 24 hours. Put it in during the day when I got up in the morning, turned off at night and went to bed, and then put it back on again the next morning all day. So yeah, they weren't too bad because this wasn't as dirty as some of them can get. Now the glass, I have cleaned it up. There's a few scratches in there, but I'm a bit reluctant at the moment until I do some more research whether to sand this. Because I know some plastics don't take well to sanding, and they do tend to, and I don't want to ruin it. So what I'm going to try and do, if I've got an old one somewhere, I'm going to practice sanding it and see what it comes out like. Because I know some plastics, clear plastics, are quite soft, and they don't take kindly to sanding. So it's not too bad, this one. It's a little bit pitted, but it's not too bad. So I'm just going to put some polish on it and polish it up for now, for this particular one. Okay, so it's not too bad considering that's a fairly mint one over here, and you know, it's pretty good. The body and the metal, all the metal work is over there in primer at the minute. The wheels and axles, they're back on together. So, and there's one more in there. So that's where we are with the Tonka. I've got the fire on now, so I'm going to lay some paint down on that. So we'll catch you in a minute. Okay then, you've seen the interior of the Tonka. Now let's have a look at the rest now it's painted. This is the yellow. Just signal yellow, this one. Quite nice. Now I'll do my yellow. You can use a white undercoat or a grey undercoat if you want. I used a grey on this one because I like it to be a little bit deeper yellow. Spraying yellow. The best thing really is to get a light coat, so getting all the hard to get places on the first pass. Do a light coat, let it settle, and then go back and do a warmer coat. A thicker coat, and gradually build it up. I think there's 3 coats on here in a minute, and then let it stand. And I've got a chip. Look at that. I've just done that. I'll sort that out in a bit. Yeah, then put some clear over the top. That's fine. Yeah, that's because I'll put it in the tub. That's what I've done there. I knocked it with something, but I'll warm that up and stretch that across because it's only a crease rather than the chip. So that's that. That's the cab. Nice. like I say, it's the first time I've done a Tonka on the camera, on video. I've messed about with a couple, but I've never really sort of done it in seriousness, so it's not going to be perfect the first couple, but get the hang of it. It's working with a different sort of metal than die cast, and cleaning and sanding and all that sort of stuff. This is the chassis there, so you'll have to, as they say, bear with me till I get it right. So really, these are the wheels and axles. I think you've seen them before. So really, we're about ready to put this back together again. So that's where we're at. I'll sort that out at the end when it's all done. We're going to mess about with it now. The thing I've got to concern myself now is getting this, because I took it from this end and I didn't de-rivet it that end. Just get this, I'll have to do a bit of squeezing to get this to look right, put it right. But yeah, it's quite a few people use it from the back, take it from the back that I've seen on other videos, rather than uncouple that, especially on these smaller ones anyway. We're gonna go with it. I've got my biscoffs and I got my tea, so we go. I don't seem to like dunking very much, but I love dunking. Stanley's looking on. Can't beat a good dunking of a biscuit. Right. Let's clear the decks. Get the magic carpet out and we'll give it a go. Here we are then. Let's give it a go. Right. First off, we put the window unit in. Then we'll stick this in. Push it in that way. Okay, so we're somewhere light there. Too bad. Which is the front, which is the back? That's the front, isn't it? Of course it is. Stupid. Yeah, so we'll look them two bits in there. Them two pegs in there. And then those two pegs. I think it's that way around. Go that way. Oh, that way. 1 minute. I perhaps need to straighten one of these up. Oh, it should be all right there. There you go. That's in. Yeah, that's in. That's looking all right. Yeah, that's cool. Look at that. Right, so that's that. So let's get this down. Let's get it down, chaps. I've got my pliers with a bit of wrap around on it. Can't remember which way it bent now. Don't suppose it really matters, does it? Really, we'll go that way. It might be the wrong way, but we'll go that way anyway. It's also, I've got to get used to handling it as well when it comes to the assembly side of it. So excuse me if I'm getting my hands in that in the way. But it's all good fun. And I've also got to be careful I don't scratch it. It's fairly fresh paint. So I might make a bit of a cock off of this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. He who dares wins and all that, you know. Yeah, right, done any damage there. Well, they're only, well, they say they're Tiny Tonkas, but you never know. The power of the thumb. Yeah, that's all right. That's got in okay. That's got in okay. Right, this one, if I remember rightly, goes in like so. And then I think I'm correct in saying that back bit goes back a bit there. And possibly a bit there. See if I've got that right or not. Yeah, that's right. There you go. Oh, look at this. Wheels. Make sure I've got the right ones in the right way. That's clicked in. So that'll be okay. Like I say, it's all about handling the tools differently. Yep, that's cool. Yeah, it's all a bit of fun, isn't it? Hey? It's all about having a bit of fun, enjoy yourself, doing what you want to do. That's how I see it. I know it's not die cast, but at the end of the day, it's all a bit of fun, isn't it? Yeah, we're all singing, all dancing. We're all rocking and rolling. Look at that. Nice and clean, and she tips. As you would. Yep. Up against the stops. Yeah. Okay. Well, I've got some decals there that Andy Bourne did me a while ago. Some Tonka ones, so I'm going to pick some of these out. I think these are decals and not stickers, so I'm going to have a look. I'm going to check which ones is which, actually. I can't remember whether it's a USA one goes on there. It'll be one of these anyway. Or I might just stick a plain one on. I'll sort that out and then we'll get it on the magic. Okay? Okay, chaps. Here we go. Our first Tonka on the channel. Yeah, in hindsight, I think what I should have done, looking at it now, it's all painted and assembled, was this bit here. Looked like it could do with going back a fraction. See that there? Look. I'm not sure whether that was correct or not. It looks like it should have gone back. That's something, lesson learned as you go along. This is what I'm talking about. You know, you learn things as you go along. Yeah, they're all tight in there, tight as you can get them anyway. Because it is only a toy. So yeah, a bit of a decals on. One there and one there. And then we'll get it on the magic. And we're job done. Well, hey. This is what we started with. Our scruffy looking Tonka toy. Our first one on the channel. So see what we've done with it. See how it turned out and see if you like it. Have a look at this. Here we have it then. This is our Tonka. Mini Tonka Dump Truck. I think it's number 535. There you go. Got the stickers on the side. There were stickers, not decals. My fault. Sorry, Andy. I didn't read your letter properly. There you go. Yeah, quite a nice little thing. Come out nice and clean. UV light did its job on the glass and on the interior. It did the wheels. Yeah, quite a nice thing to do, this. Bit of fun. Got one or two more of these. I've got a cement mixer, a couple of vans. So you might see the old Tonkas appear every now and again. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Should I do a couple more? One a month maybe or something? I don't know. See what you think. Obviously there's a learning curve for these things. They're not perfect collectible models as such. They are toys to be played with in the garden, in the sandpit or wherever. So they got the you know, they are a little bit rough and ready. That's what they're designed for. Anyway, hope you like it. Look forward to your comments on this one. And we'll see you all again next week with, I think it's the DMC challenge next week, which is the any military vehicle or emergency services. So we'll look forward to that one. So whatever you're doing, hopefully you'll be lucky. Enjoy yourselves. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you all again next week. So bye for now. So it's a goodbye from me, a goodbye from old Stanley. And we'll see you later. I'll just wait until it comes around the front and then we'll give it a cut. So thanks again to Andy Bourne for the stickers, decals. Thank you very much, Andy. It's got USA written on there, but I'm not sure whether they were done in Canada or USA, so I ain't got any Canadian ones, so that's it. Bye for now. See you later.